Oh, folks, you know that good run we were on that didn't last very long? It's still not lasting. And in this episode, we're going away from home against Yeovil Town in the league, and then we're away to Maidenhead in the FA Trophy. Welcome to Bottoms Up, episode 23. Okay, folks, welcome back. So as you can see by the table, we are currently 15th in the Vanarama National League on 31 points. If we scroll down, Tamworth, who are in 21st place in the relegation zone, are on 17. So we have built up a 14-point buffer, and the hope is that we can continue to build a buffer and get to that 50-55 point mark. That should mean we're safe from relegation. If we get into the schedule and have a look at when you was last with us, you was last here for Accrington and Scunthorpe, a defeat against Scunthorpe and a win against, a defeat against Accrington and a win against Scunthorpe. Then we went on and lost 2-1 to Dagenham and Redbridge. George Fowler getting on the score sheet, but yeah, we weren't particularly good in that game. Then Oldham, we drew 1-1. Again, we weren't very good, but we did get away with a draw. Oldham were around where we are now in the table, so we was hoping to get 3 points from that game. Bromley, we lost 1-0. Obviously no scores for us. It was a dull and tepid game. We were never really in it. Bromley deserved the win and probably should have won by more. Then we kind of came to life against Woking, where we won 3-1. Matt Rush, Jaden Dixon and Bailey Berry getting on the score sheet. I mean, both are fullbacks getting on the score sheet. Well, Bailey Berry's a fullback when he plays left back. Then we played Harrogate and drew 1-1. Jaden Dixon getting on the score sheet again. And then we, like I say, we were due to play Gateshead. It got suspended and it's been moved to just after the Maidenhead game. So we will be playing Yeovil in the league. Yeovil are 13th. We're away from home in both games today. Then we play Maidenhead of the Vanarama National League South in the FA Trophy. As things stand at the moment, I might rotate quite a bit for the Maidenhead games. I'm not really that fussed about the FA Trophy, but let's see how we go. So if we get into the match straight away, we'll turn our opposition instructions on when we get them. This is a team we're lining up with. We've got Kowalczyk in goal, Vaz left back, Dixon right back, Berry and Eagle in the middle. Why have I got Eagle in the middle? Temi Awuki is down here. George Fowler's down here. I'm going to trust past me and go with it. Then we've got Gyamfi in the base of the midfield with Kai and Benton in front of him. Muit and Odlusi out wide with Rush up top. On the bench, we've got Kobe Brooks, George Fowler, Ryan Blackman, Wes York, Charlie Hughes. Let's get into this game. And hopefully we can pick up a win against Yeovil Town. We've beaten them before in this series. They've won the last two, but they are prone to defeat. I mean, like I say, they are 13th in the league. With an attendance of 3,000 people turning out for the game. They get reasonable attendances, Yeovil. You've got to give them that much. So we have the throw-in. It's with Edwino Vaz. It's now with Matt Rush. And John Benton's put it in. 1-0. Matt Rush with the assist. John Benton's not been as standout as he has been in previous seasons. I think the step up might be a little bit too much for him. But he is still our best player. Or at least our most creative player. I think Ollie Eagle, from what I can remember, he's had a couple of games now where he's actually looked really impressive. And the fact that he can play in the central defence better than anyone we've actually currently got is a reason why I've got him there at the moment. So Yeovil are going for a short corner. They're working it round. Oh, it's over. Thankfully, it's not hit the target. I think actually, to be fair, Kowalczyk has obviously made a good save there. So they have another corner. Going short again, they are. They like a short corner, Yeovil. We've got to give them that. They still have the ball. They get the second ball. Oh, and that's offside, thankfully. So that comes to nothing. So we still have that 1-0 lead. We have been the better team in this first half, I think, judging by the statistics. I mean, possession-wise, Yeovil have dominated possession. 70% possession. That's unusual. We don't usually give up that much possession. Don't know what that fella was doing, but okay. So they have a free kick, Yeovil, towards the end of the first half. We actually played a minute more than we should have done. Oh, is it the woodwork? And the head has gone back to Kowalczyk. Oh, I'm glad that didn't go in. Okay, let's get into the dressing room. Yeah, you you're doing well. Keep working hard until full time. It's about really all we can say. I mean, it's can't criticise them. We have had 3 players booked. We do seem to be getting quite a few bookings at the moment, which may have something to do with the fact that I've got Get Stuck In turned on. I'm looking at substitutions to make, and Jimmy Mewitt's not having a particularly good game. Neither is Edward Giamfi, but we'll keep him on. We'll take Mewitt off for York, and I think that will be the only substitution we do make. And hopefully, I mean, it'd be nice if we can get a second goal to calm my nerves, but if we can't get a second goal, then hopefully we can see this game out. So, to be fair, Lucy's not really playing very well either, but we can't take Jaden Dixon off. We could move Giamfi there, but again, he's not playing overly well. But then we move Giamfi there, take Dixon out, and bring on Ryan Blackman. And then we see how we go. Here's Benton with a free kick. Ball into the box. It comes back out of the box. And now Yeovil can counter. They've got men steaming forward. Vaz comfortably deals with that as he should have done. Kowalczyk with a hoof upfield. We don't win the header. They do. And they have the ball back. And here's Emerson. It's an exotic sounding name for this far down the pyramid. So every time we get the ball clear, they just pick up. Oh, they're steaming through, and I mean you can tell that they're Yeovil fans with their bright green, can't you? Yeah, every time we seem to clear the ball, they're always first to the second ball, and it's. I'll make a final change. I mean, I'm tempted to bring George Fowler on. But take Ollie Eagle off because he's on a 6.5. I always think anything like here with Lucy, anything with 6.4 down means you're not particularly having a good game. 6.5, 6.6, I can kind of handle. Right, they have the throw in. Ball into the box. We clear it, but again, they get to the loose ball. It's going to punish us, you know it is, because we can't keep having them get into the second ball. And there you go, there's the punishment. TJ Carroll with the goal. Oh no, it's been disallowed. Oh, thank you, referee, lines person, whoever. Can we see this out? 2 more minutes. This will be a big win, folks. Yes, we have. We have seen the game out. We've picked up a priceless 1-0 win away from home against Yeovil. Everyone thought, yeah, okay, that's a great win. It is a great win, to be fair. Okay, well, I'm going to have a look at the team, see what we're going to do for the next game. Look at that, we're back up to 9th. I mean, there's hardly anything between, like, Oldham in 15th. You could even say Hartlepool in 16th. Pretty much up to the playoffs still at the moment. I mean, we win a game in hand against Gateshead by 2 clear goals. We're in the playoff. Eastbourne Borough in the playoffs. Hang on a minute. I mean, they've not been on a massive run of form. I think that shows how close this league is. But you look at their start there with only 1 win in their first 5. They've then gone on a storming little run here where they've only lost 1 game in, 9, 10? Yeah, 1 in 10 they've lost. Well, fair play to Eastbourne Borough. It's always nice to see fellow non-league teams, Vanarama National League South teams do well because they came up with us. Unless, of course, it impacts us. So, yeah, enough of me waffling on. I'll see you after this transition where we'll play against Maidenhead. Okay, then let's get into the game against Maidenhead in the FA Trophy away from home. Before we go any further, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Really appreciate it. It goes a long way. Thank you very much in advance. We have made several changes to the team. So we've got Kowalczyk in goal, Vaz and Dixon left and right back. Them 3 stay where they are. Changing the central defence with Awika and Fowler coming in. Blackman in at the base of defence with Nanakai and Koan Lee in the midfield. Wes York comes in place of Odlucy. Mewitt is back over on the right with York on the left. And Charlie Hughes is up top instead of Matt Rush. These 2 apparently don't play well together, but we'll see how they get on in today's game. Like I said previously, I'm not worried about this game. If we lose it, I'm not going to cry about it. If we win it, wonderful stuff. We'll move on to the next round. But overall, this is not our... I mean, they've lost their last 4 Maidenhead. They're not in particularly good form either. But yeah, this is not among our priorities for the season. Windsor has a corner for them. Puts it... Oh, he was completely unmarked. I mean, what was Ryan Blackman doing there? He was meant to have him. And completely didn't go with his man. And Maidenhead of the division below us, 2 minutes into the game, are 1-0 up. Again, like I said previously, I know I'm not interested or not fussed about this game. I don't want to get smashed by them though. You know, morale is still very much a thing. And that's why I was debating going full strength, because I just thought just getting a second win on the bounce would go a long way towards our morale. But where's your good ball to Vaz? Oh, and Vaz has scored. Thought it was going to be an own goal, to be honest. This is his 3rd goal of the season, Edwino Vaz. You think he's been non-contract with us ever since we got here, and he's just stuck around. We can't offer him a contract either because he won't get it because of work permit rules and things like that. And that might be a reason why he's not actually moved on either, because if he was to move on, presumably it'd have to be outside of the UK if he's not able to get a work permit. So looking at match stats, it's been pretty even so far. I think we slightly edged it. I mean, possession's 50-50. So going at half-time 1-1. You're doing well, keep working hard till full time. For our bench as well, we've not got the big guns like Benton on the bench. I think we have got Matt Rush on the bench, which we might bring on for Jimmy Mewett, swap Wes York over. Vaz has the corner, puts it in, it comes out, we get to the second ball. Oh, no, they've won it back, but they give it straight back to us. Here's Dixon to Cohen Lee. Oh, I have played Cohen Lee in this John Benton role previously, and he's actually been fairly good. That's why I wanted to kind of give him a chance in this game as well to see what he can do. It's always good to have options if you can. So looking at our team, I mean, Charlie Hughes has complained about not getting enough game time. He's coming off because he's playing terribly. And just realised I left the game playing while I did that. And yeah, Matt Rush can come on for him. Make a next substitution, I think. I mean, there's not really anyone that I want to bring off, but Jaden Dixon's not great with his fitness, so we'll take him off. Edwino Vaz could probably do with coming off as well. We've not got anyone. Well, we can. No, so we haven't got Berry, have we? So if we had Berry, we could have put him on the left. We'll leave it like that for the time being, because if we get an injury, I don't want to be down to 10 men, especially because I don't know if we get extra time, if it just goes straight to penalties, or if we get a replay, or what goes on. So moving into the last 10 minutes, and not much is happening. Neither team are really having any shots. We've got a corner. Gianfi with the header from the corner, but it's gone over the bar. And that is all she wrote for that. It's now penalties. So I'll just let them choose who's going to take the penalties. I have no real... Stay calm, be yourselves, we'll be fine. So here we go. I think it's the first penalty shootout we've seen in bottoms up. Rush will take the first penalty. And he buries it. Well done, Matty. We know we can rely on you. We haven't got John Benton taking penalties, of course, today. So Maidenhead step forward for their first penalty. Comfortably put it away. Keeper goes the wrong way. Ryan Blackman. I'm sure I've seen him miss penalties before. Hopefully he can score this one. Oh, he squeezed it in. Their keeper almost got to it. And now Maidenhead with their second. Oh, again, they've only just squeezed that in as well. Kowalczyk almost got to that one. Jimmy Mewett. Come on, Jimmy. Oh, that was a... I mean, I don't know what the keeper was doing there. He dived with his legs. I mean, it was effective. He saved the penalty. And then they've scored their one. It looks like it's going to be a Maidenhead penalty victory. Edwino Vaz steps up. And he saved the penalty the same way as he saved the other one. Has he got a bet going on in the change room or something about how many penalties he can save with his legs rather than his hands? So here come Maidenhead. They score this, they're through 4-2 on penalties and we go crashing out to the team in the league below us. And they've put it in. So Maidenhead have gone through, we've gone out, and that is all she wrote as far as the FA Trophy is concerned. Whatever team talk I gave, they were absolutely chuffed with that. They probably care as little about this competition as what I do. So we've got a tough run of games with Gateshead and Swindon coming up. So where are we at the moment? This is, well, it was meant to be the last 2 games before Christmas, but then that being rearranged there ruined that. So I think what we will do is we'll go through probably till about the end of January. We've got Fylde, who are currently 23rd, and Ebbsfleet, who are 17th. Where are Hartlepool? They're 16th. So we'll come back around here somewhere. Might play York again. I mean, I don't know. I'll see how I feel. It'll probably be these 2 games here, Fylde and Ebbsfleet, a home game and an away game at the end of January. A few games will therefore obviously be played off camera. And that will be in tomorrow's episode. So thank you very much for watching, folks. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notifications on if you want to see more of this series popping up in your notifications. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Bye.